Autism Standbox. Recommended 2.8 hours on record. As an autistic person, I can confirm this is how we act. You're bullying him, you can use your mouse to like drag him around, blow him up, shoot him, light him on fire, which is a great time waster. I'm something of an autist myself, so I definitely can see how they'd be very fun. Howdy partner, my name is Zach, and today we're going to be taking a look at some funny reviews. This Nikki recommended 1,181 hours on record. Played it for a few minutes. It's okay so far. Getting freaky in the gungeon. Enter the gungeon. Recommended 105.7 hours on record. Godlike game. I would have sex with it if I could. You know, I was actually just thinking about this. Yeah, I almost made a tweet like, you know, if I could fuck a game, it would be Resident Evil 4 Remake. God, I love that game so much. Would have sex with it.
I am wet.
Bro got too angry. Clinton Lorenzo, 1 out of 5 stars. This is so bad. I hate this game. I wish this is banded because am always lose, but my voice is too loud and am always lose. Urgh, angry emojis and I don't know what some of these are actually supposed to be conveying. It's some of these are just like emojis I see for like, oh yeah, like, oh, that's the spot, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Either it's pain or pleasure. Aerodrome with a restaurant. What the hell is an aerodrome? Oh, it's just a silly weird name for like an airfield or like a runway. So 2 out of 5 stars. My third cousin, twice removed, died here. Turns out she had a shellfish allergy. Okay, so it wasn't the aerodrome that killed her. It was the shellfish. Dude, I'm telling you, seafood, you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure that 1, the shit is cooked right, and 2, don't eat something if you have an allergy to it. How sassy. 1 out of 5 stars. Worst bacon egg roll of my life. Overpriced. I got a half rasher of bacon on my roll. Don't go here. Absolute ripoff. Response from the owner. Highly recommend you go cafe shop instead. Apparently $6 too expensive for you. Dude, $6 for a bacon egg roll? I mean, look, I'm not saying you can't voice your opinion if you didn't like it or enjoy it, but come on, overpriced $6? I mean, I'd like to know how big this egg roll is myself. I don't know, man. It sucks you didn't like it, but womp womp, I guess. Bro, he's dead. Oh, not banana. Recommended 0.3 hours on record. Every 5 likes, I put a 3 banana into my ass. What is a 3? You mean like you will put 3 bananas? What is a 3 banana? Stay classy. 5 stars. Okay. Great trip. Fit birds and good banta. Mr. Lee is a funny bloke. Whoever wrote that 1-star review is laying. Brexit means Brexat. Tommy Robinson. Boy, gun to my head, I would not be able to tell you what the hell he was trying to convey with this one. I'm dead, bro. What? Cruelty Squad. Recommended. 0.4 hours on record. Product refunded. A male lesbian literally tricked me into buying this game.
I'm a lesbian, man. I'm just looking for gals to pick me.
I bust the window out your car. Don't do that. 5 stars. Perfect size for petite woman's hand. Trying to overcome some history with my dad. Wanted to remind him how I felt by putting this in front of the seat of his new Audi R8 through the front windshield. Smooth in the hand, not too heavy, but heavy enough to do the job. That is, you know, that's one way to tell your dad that you love him. He probably won't love you right after, you know, throwing it through his window, but you know, there's always room to grow, right? Keep your political views out of a game. Fallout 76, yikes, not recommended, 1.7 hours on record. Keep your political views out of a game. Dude, you don't have to reach into your ass and pull out random things to make Fallout 76 seem bad. It already is. There are so many other things you could complain about, but political views in Fallout? It's like, dude, come on, man. I guess marrying a robot is an integral part of a post-nuclear hellhole. Fallout 4. Recommend Recommended, 81 hours on record. Blew up my son while being married to a French robot, 10 out of 10. See, now that is the American dream. That's what I want. Probably because you received the game for free. Phasmophobia. Not recommended. 0.9 hours on record. Early access review. Product received for free. Product refunded. I have refunded the game and I still have not get my money back. I didn't know that a gift receiver could refund the game. I assume the money goes to the person who gifted them, because that makes sense. I don't know what this person was expecting. They're probably 12. Man, what the fuck is this? 5 stars. This game changed my life. I was homeless when I found this. Realizing it didn't require internet, I was so happy. I got the game, played the game, and my life turned upside down. I got a house, family, and kids. Please install this game. It's a spark of hope. I was also murdered 5 minutes later by a gummy bear showing up to my doorstep. I love the gummy bear. It was my wife. Viva Game Studios, thank you so much for your review. Dr. Freeman, Half-Life 2. Recommended 8.6 hours on record. I loved the part of Half-Life 2 where G-Man suddenly started bleeding from his hyper-realistic eyes and told me I'd die in my sleep. Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman, or else you'll die in your sleep. If you haven't played the Half-Life games, do yourself a favor, play Half-Life, it's so good. I love her. 5 stars. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. So first you have to know that I have a big head, me too. An abnormally large one. At least that's what they told me when I was 17. I am picking up my high school graduation cap and gown, and the person handing me my stuff remarks, "Oh, you're the girl with the extra large cap." What? After that, I would try on hats whenever I saw one I even halfway liked, and boom, they never fit, not ever. After years and years of trying on hats, I resigned myself to my fate of never wearing a hat thanks to my macrocephaly, big medical term for big head, got it. And then one day I walked into a well-known discount store that has 2 initials for its first name, and I saw a hat I just loved. Despite knowing it wouldn't fit my abnormally large head, I picked it up and tried it on. People, it fit. It fit my big-ass head. Well, due to circumstances beyond my control, I could not purchase the hat that day. So I took photos of the labels, and after I got home, I googled that beautiful hat. And once again, as it always does, Amazon came to my rescue. They sold the exact same hat in multiple colors and sizes, including big-ass head sizes. Well, you see the results. I ordered that hat and I placed it on my abnormally large head, and that bitch fit like a glove. I felt like a princess. The review people want me to talk about the lightweight feel, the sun protection, how it's great for wearing to an outdoor event like the fair or a Renaissance festival. But I just want you to know that if you have ever been told your head is very big, or if you have tried forever to find a hat that fits you, then this hat is your holy grail. Buy it and wear it with pride. This is probably like the best thing I've read on the internet in a long time. It's just someone happy that they could find a hat that fits their head. This was great. I loved every second of this. I'm so happy for her. She looks great. She's beautiful. She's rocking that hat. I'm ecstatic. Genuinely, my day's been improved. We hit someone's car and it's the restaurant's fault. 1 out of 5 stars. I came here with for brunch with my family, and before we entered the restaurant, we were getting out of the car, and my grandmother accidentally bumped the car we were parked next to when she opened her door. The lady in the car was extremely rude about this and treated my grandmother with the utmost disrespect. It turns out this lady worked at the restaurant. The food was very bland and way overpriced for the quality of it as well. Well, oh my god. It would not surprise me if, like, the person didn't freak out at them because, like, oh no, you accidentally bumped my car. Like, I'm not gonna yell at you. I'm not gonna scream at you. Especially if, like, you're an older woman and it's like, dude, whatever, man. As long as there's not a ton of damage, just like talk it out. Like, I guarantee you the person making this review made it out to be way worse, and then they just decided to shit on the restaurant and food anyways because the minor interaction they had to them was probably just like unacceptable. McDonald's. 1 out of 5 stars. Saturday, March 18th at 3:30 a.m. 2023. I go to the drive-thru to order to only get a voice saying, "We don't serve." How about serve these balls in your mouth straight up? Restaurant takeout review turned midlife crisis? 1 out of 5 stars. I called them for a pickup order over a year ago and I'm still on hold. Edit 12/5 as we approach the Christmas season. I think back to what it was like to have a family. Now, all I know is the local goat hold music. I just wanted to place a simple takeout order. My life is pain. Edit 5/14. Gone is my life. I've missed so many occasions with my family. My grandmother passed away, and I missed New Year's with my wife. She doesn't even look at me anymore. I sleep on the couch. The endless ring of the phone has become my life. Why won't they answer? Is a takeout order such a burden that they must ruin a life? I won't give up. I'll keep holding. They put in an order for pickup a year ago, and they're on hold. Have you been on hold for a year? And then 5 months goes by after December, and they're still like, are you sure you're not doing something wrong? Are you just making this up? Something's awry here. 1 star for parking next door. 1 out of 5 stars. I go to NA next door. I just park there sometimes. LMBO? Limbo? Response from the owner. Why are you leaving a 1-star review if you don't shop in our store? Yeah, like what? Like you don't have to ruin their review average just to say, yeah, I park there sometimes. 1 star, by the way. It's like, dude, they're letting you park there without you being a customer. You should be happy about that. They could easily just be like, no, you're not allowed to park here anymore because you 1-starred us and you just park here without buying anything. So F you, dude. Raccoons ain't real, man. Indigo Park. Recommended 5.7 hours on record. Rambly made me cry. I wish raccoons were real, dude. Chinese food spot in town. 1 out of 5 stars. I found baby mice in my food. Do not eat here. I went last night and received horrible service and rodents in my food. I feel terrible and very upset and let down at the same time. This place has to get shut down. They are feeding us rodents. I have pictures. Oh, and there, in fact, are not pictures, actually. I mean, I didn't really want to see that, but also, pictures can provide validity to your claims, and that's a pretty major claim, saying there are rodents in your food. I don't know. This reeks of trying to shut the place down because you were being an asshole and they treated you like an asshole back. Ever heard of treat others the way you want to be treated? Sacrifice. No more room in hell. Recommended 10.1 hours on record. First game I play. Load in. Me and 5 other dudes, all of them are silent except one who has a very loud Russian webcam mic. Have no idea what I'm doing. I follow the group. All of them die except me and the Russian man. Map was Brooklyn and the van was there. To say there was a lot of infected around it was seriously an understatement. Russian man says, I distract you, go van. He proceeded to run into the horde, diverting them away from the bridge. I make it close to the van, but before I get in, I watch him. He is surrounded. I hear him scream, Ura! Hear a gunshot, and all of a sudden he just dies. I never knew the mechanic was a thing until that. I extract. Dude, I played a decent bit of No More Room in Hell a few years ago. It's pretty crazy, and I'm actually very hyped for the sequel. That was a cool little announcement. Overall, pretty good shooter. Cruelty Squad. Recommended. I ate random pills. The whole world flipped upside down and it soft-locked me. I ate some more and I instantly gibbed myself. I ate some more and got speed hacks. Then, I finished all day and became a billionaire in the stock market. Overall, pretty good shooter. Snail. War Thunder. Recommended 28.8 hours on record. My girlfriend said if this gets 50 likes, she'll buy me premium. Please help me out. And the developer responds, you do not have a girlfriend. Your only love is snail. I like snails. This place will steal your wife. Gerald Cook. 1 out of 5 stars. Well, I know people who work there, and it's not a place to let your spouse go to work. People in that place look for new girls. The men that work there or someone there put the moves on my wife and persuaded her to leave a 20-year marriage in the ditch. Me and my girls left, we will be just fine. What? Like this is obviously fake. Do you have nothing else going on in your life that you just have to ruin the reviews and reputation of a restaurant. Like, dude, come on. You gotta find a new hobby. You have to. Pretty accurate. Ultra kill. Recommended 101.8 hours on record. Blood. Beware, The Wolf of Wall Street is not a documentary. I'm Rick James. Hi, Rick James. 1 out of 5 stars. Beware, not a nature documentary. I figured with the title it was a documentary about how urbanization is affecting wildlife. But no, it's about some scumbag that does a bunch of drugs and has a boat. Did you maybe, like, read the description? Did you see the genre, like, next to the title? Roaches got in for free, I guess. 1 out of 5 stars. When we were watching the movie, there were roaches crawling on the movie screen, and it was more than 1 or 2. They just kept crawling across it. It was just nasty. Dude, I'm so disgusted if I saw that. Like, dude, 1 roach is bad enough, but more than 1, like 2 is too many. I think 1 is too many, but 2? That's an infestation, brother. Like, nope. I don't mess around with roaches. For a natural caffeine supplement I just ordered. 4 out of 5 stars. It works, but tastes nasty. I drank the recommended 1 scoop per 1 cup of water. The taste was reminiscent of matcha after you roll it around in freshly composted mulch. I love mulch. This is coming from a person who can eat anchovy and kimchi as a meal by itself. About 30 minutes after consuming the concoction, I was tasting scents and smelling colors. I was laser focused for 6 of the 9 hours at work. I think I'll cut it down to half a scoop for half a cup of water. They aren't paying me enough at work to be the diligent robot that I was when I drank this stuff at full strength. They stopped me listening to my neighbor's dog humping. Okay, 5 stars. I highly recommend these here headphones. I do not use them for their intended purpose, but rather to block out the sound of my neighbor's dog humping its squeaky giraffe every night. What confuses me more so is that it is a 4-month-old female dog. Where has it learned to do this and at that age? I predict it is my neighbor's son Chris, who is constantly posting on Facebook videos of him pretending to grind on Ferraris and other various fancy cars. My only issue with these earphones is that they slip out sometimes in the night, and that if I lay on my side, they can dig into my ear a bit too much. However, I found attaching a strip of duct tape from one ear to the other around my head has stopped them slipping out. See photo. I also cut slits where my eyes are so that if I wake up, I can navigate to the toilet without having to try reapply my tape later. I have also decided to cut the wiring as that can get in the way as I sleep, and almost strangled myself once when it got caught on my nightstand lamp. I highly recommend cutting the wire to prevent a most unnecessary death. In all, I recommend these earphones 100% and look forward to more noiseless sleeps in the future. Dog, there's got to be a better creation man has made to block the sound out of your ears. Like, I don't know, earplugs or something, like ear muffs, or like the noise. I mean, it's not going to be very comfortable sleeping in them. The tape thing, I don't even know what to say. I do not understand. Okay, I guess it's to hold the earphones in. And I don't know, man. There's some strange shit going on here. I hope that dog and its giraffe don't keep you up much longer. Rip Nut. Brick Breaker. Recommended. 2.1 hours on record. Trust me, when you fire this game up, your little blank nuts are gonna start quaking, buddy. Your little nuts are gonna be quaking. Yeah. You're gonna shoot blank. You're gonna shoot hot blank everywhere. And that's a promise. That's a promise, folks. That's a blank promise right there. You're gonna shoot blank hot jizz all over your computer, all over your mechanical keyboard and your Razer mouse. I swear to God that you will bust a nut the first time you play Clap. That's my money back guarantee. If you don't bust a nut the first time you play, message me. He'll finish you off. Oh, it's just it's a Breakout clone. I mean, Breakout's a fun game. I could see why you would shoot some ropes playing this game. God, don't let me ever say that again.